Okay, peace and greetings, doll. This is your girl Naya here, and I am doing a reading for a client. This one is going to be a little bit more intuitive. I guess I'm going to go through the same vein. It's the beginning of August. Let's just take a look at perhaps how the next 2 months are gonna go. Like your general energy. Actually, let's make it 3 months because hello, I'm Naya Thryce, right? 3 times? So 3 months. We'll do 3 months. So let's just take a look at your current energies. I'm using the Thoth and the Tower Mundi deck. Actually, we're gonna do it like this. I'm using soul cards. I've been really digging these cards. Oh, you know what deck that popped into my head that I should need to pull out right now? It's my tea leaf cards. Hold on one second. Those are calling to me too. There we go. All right, we'll use that to and all right. So your current general energies. Oh boy. Well, you're enjoying that sunshine. You're like literally basking in the sunshine and enjoying it. So that's good for the next 3 months because it is going to be hot summer and fall out here is really nice, very sunny. Let's take a look at, on top of a soul card, just one card from the Thoth to expand upon those energies and kind of give them a little bit of substantialness here. Gain. Things are going to be looking up, though. That's good for the next 3 months. You know, I know things have been rough for you, as with many people, but there's all the hard work you've been putting in. You'll start feeling that that recognition. And it'll manifest for you. You'll see it in ways and you'll know what's happening. So this is great. This is great to set it off. I'll just put that to the side there. All right. And then we're just going to do 9 cards. Oh God, this deck shuffles so nicely. Just a quick 9 card spread just to see what's at the heart of the 3 months. And just breathe with me. Okay. All right. So the heart of the 3 months. Oh, look at that. See that? That is the Ace of Cups there at the center of this next quarter for you. Let's just flip these other cards over. People. So you have two ace cards, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. So there's definitely like a desire there. Like what's going to be on your mind during these 3 months is finding a way of finding a balance to maintain your spiritual centeredness and a state of stillness in a disappointing or over stressful environment. Because that shows up right here and here. The base of the 3 months, it's like working through all the things that have been thrown at you, and learning how to wield your sword, learning how to separate, if you will, the emotional aspect of how you relate with things to the mental and logical aspect of how you navigate through them. And that does come with practice and diligence. But that is going to be what your baseline activities are within the next 3 months or so. You know, at the center, I think you will find a renewed, like if you felt like your energy reserve has been tapped out for a while, that's going to be reinvigorated within this quarter. You'll have a better handle on wielding that logic sword. You know, the sword could even be talking about writing, journaling. It could be just about mental dexterity in general. But you feel like your reservoir is getting refilled, and the potential of where that's going to take you will be refilled. That 5 of Cups, right? It's interesting because there at the heart center, you have like there's this push and pull, because you have a 5 of Cups, which is like this whole desolate like thing. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. If you don't expect anything, you can never be disappointed. I'm going to say it again. If you don't expect anything, you can never be disappointed. The reason why I say that is because these two cards are kind of like polarizing, is that as your reservoir is filling up, right? Don't allow this expectation of everything's just gonna be better because I feel better, kind of, right? You cannot, oh, I'm frazzled. Like what I'm getting from this is frazzling me a little bit. It's like, you see what's happening, right? Again, it comes back to that baseline of separating that emotional part from that logical part. And even though we all function as one, sometimes we need to be able to harness one a little bit better. So what this is suggesting to me is that as you see things looking kind of bare boned and dried up and almost desolate, you can't water an entire desert from a pitcher of water. Do you get what I'm saying? You can only really deal with your immediate surroundings. And if that's all that you can handle, that you can pour from, while you can leave yourself some energy, some spiritual or emotional energy, then stick within that small circle. You have a huge heart. I know you. You have a huge heart, but you can't help every single person that you see is in distress. You have to try to sort of put it in a, you have to give it a some kind of limitation. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from that. That was like screaming at me. So, but ultimately you will find that balance. You will, and it'll be like, it'll hit you like a little spark of inspiration. Something you see, something you read, something you hear, something is gonna spark in you that answer. You'll have that moment of clarity within the next 3 months. So that's what I'm getting. So, build your sword, get that mental dexterity going, allow your spiritual well to replenish itself before you start trying to pour for others. You need to recharge, ultimately, is what I'm seeing here. You have to allow yourself to fully recharge. You can't just recharge halfway and then think that it's gonna help, because it's not. But you'll get it. It's right there. Adjustment card comes up. And it's all a dance. It's all a dance, So just find the rhythm of that dance and allow yourself to move with it. Because ultimately all you want at the end of the day is harmony. And I understand that, So, all right. And then I will just pull some tea cards for you as an oracle to close off the reading. I have these guys. So I really love this deck. It's the only circular deck I own for all my people who are watching. There's so many cards in this. That bag does not allow those things to stay in, not order, but in orientation. Okay. I got a lot of decks out. Can you tell I've been reading all day today? All right, so we take our time and just mix up the cards. And we're looking for general advice to close off this reading for this client. Let me just Okay. So the Tower, the Rose, and the Cup. I think it's funny that the cup comes out again. So the tower in here is like not like the tower in tarot. This one is about a solid foundation and having success with effort. That kind of goes back to the original oracle cards that were pulled for your general overall energy for the next quarter. It says romance is in the air and that you should accept valid criticism. I guess that would be constructive criticism. Okay. But I think that in accepting that valid criticism will help you to build that solid foundation that you are looking for. Because with that effort, success will come and it'll be a beautiful thing. And with that, my dear, your reading is done. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me at nayathrycechronicles@gmail.com for any follow-up questions. Thank you. Much love. Peace.